Hey kids, Jadad here. Continuing Outer Wilds, feeling a much greater sense of purpose. It's always a little more exciting, a little more interesting to do things when you feel like you have some direction and purpose. And right now, we are going deep into Giant's Deep. We learned last time around from our boy Feldspar that supposedly we can ride the jellyfish. Let's not forget our space suit. So we are off to Giant's Deep to do exactly that. Luckily we're nice and close. So as I recall, we need to ride a counterclockwise vortex down. We likely need to get out of the ship at that point, which feels absolutely terrifying to get out of the ship in the ocean. And then hitch a ride with a jellyfish. Whoa, that was kind of terrifying to watch my own shadow approach. Alright, so most of these are spinning towards the left. I see one spinning towards the right. That's the one we want. Down we go. Through the current. Now, my question is... Oh, don't touch that. Do these guys go back down? I've seen them come up. And that one looks electrified. Yeah, look at it go. Can I catch a ride on that one? Probably not, but I'm gonna hope the ship stays here. Worst case, it, explodes. Are there any other... Alright, so... what if I shoot a thing at it first? Oh, boy. Let's bring that back. I'm gonna wait for you to come back down, sir. I hope that you do. Are there any other jellies of note? I don't seem to be drifting, which is kind of wild, given that I'm in the ocean. This feels like it's gonna hurt. But here goes nothing. Yep, yeah, no, I kind of thought that might hurt. Get down. What if I go in on the top? Nope. Okay. So we are pretty severely injured at this point. Our ship is... So how do we then use that to our advantage? First off, I need to get to my ship, which looks like it's about to disappear. No, it's not moving at all. Okay. No. Retrieve scout. Put it away. Okay. Is there a way... Oh, my scout just bounces right off. Okay. Is there a way to catch one that's not electrified? Or There was one encased in ice that's dead. Perhaps we need to do something with that. I'm gonna try one last... No, that one's not good. Try one last thing and just go straight in the bottom. I'm sure this is gonna hurt the ship. Hopefully not too badly. Electrical systems damaged. Uh-oh. Need to repair the reactor. Where is the reactor? Here it is. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Oh, I'm going down. I'm going up, rather. Ship's going down. Repair. Nope, repair the boat. I am not good at ocean repairs. So... that's a problem. I'm severely injured. I'm sure if I go up, I'm going to be cannoned. Well, the last time I lost my ship, it actually ended up being a net positive. Perhaps this will be the same. What could possibly go wrong swimming into the super strong current? Not bad. Actually not bad. Except that I don't seem to be making any progress towards that island. In fact, I seem to be having the opposite problem. I seem to be being carried away. I feel stuck. I feel very stuck. Oh, I am about to get very unstuck, aren't I? Alright, I think we're actually getting closer to the island. It felt like we weren't, but I'm gonna pretend we are, and I'm just gonna try and skirt around that giant cyclone that's coming straight for me. I'm sure it'll be fine. No problems. We made it. Now how do I get... This is actually where I wanted to go. Because these guys are dead. Now, can I do anything with that information? It would not appear so. Probably shouldn't use up all my fuel. But I'm gonna. Let's see, the vines were hollow, so perhaps I can climb through that to get where I need to go. Damn it. Oh. Not bad. Obviously we have some problems over here. Yeah, let's not chance it. But here, I might be able to use to bridge that gap. Okay. This feels like something I'm supposed to be doing. I don't get that feeling very often in this game. Yeah, that feels like another jump. Okay. Oxygen tank refilled. Okay, all the obvious paths are blocked. This one is not. We can get in here. And what does that teach us? What now? Light the campfire. Why not? Refuel my jetpack? Let's listen to this recording. Trip 4, entry number whatever. Crashes 2. Boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Yeah! Yeah! All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic beats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. I can't wait to tell Hohenfels and Gossen about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems like all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. Alright. So what does that mean for me? It means I need to not go that way, that's for sure. No, it doesn't feel right. It's got something to do with these boys. Is there anything... Alright, let me put this away for a second. I'm sure that won't be a mistake. Is there anything here that... I mean, again, giant, frozen things. I don't know that I have a way to unfreeze them. That gets me fried. That gets me fried. This gets me dropped back in the ocean. Man. Ugh. Okay, where to go next, I wonder. That gets me fried. I just want to know how you did this, sir. Yeah, all the way down to the core. Man, that is not helpful. Not as helpful as your last message to me. I don't think I can get up there. Can maybe do it with my ship. What if I just get real close to here while this island gets tossed down? Well, now it's going up. Okay. What can I see here? Oh, I need to go back down with it. I need to go back down with it. And we are going down. Ow. Fair enough. Let's try that again with the ship this time. Man, every time I feel like I have like a super clear clue, there's always just a little bit more. It's always just a little bit more to discover to get me there. But I feel like we're getting close. Remember those frozen jellyfish? I don't know that there's a way to unfreeze them. The live ones seem to be electrified, which makes a whole lot of sense. The only thing I can think of is to just fire my rockets at them from the ship, but I've not really been able to unfreeze anything that way yet, so don't know why that would suddenly work. But we know the answer is here. So we go. Maybe my other friend stuck in a loop can help me decipher the meaning. Alright. As a rule of thumb, I'm finding if I'm going faster, my meters per second is more than 10% of my distance, then I am in probably danger as I approach. All right. Now, got our friend here we can go chat with. If I can do this properly. You know what? As they say, any landing you can crawl away from. Wait, is this a different campsite? Hang on a second. I didn't land on the guy, did I? Where is he? Huh? What am I missing? Oh, is he over this way? There he is. What is up, Gabbro? It isn't my time, buddy. How's space treating you this loop? How can you stay so calm in the face of repeated impending death? That is what I want to know. Deep breaths. No, seriously, I'll meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next loop before you know it. Why not? Okay, close your eyes. Deep breathing. It is important to... Oops. Stop and breathe sometimes. That was not, however, very productive. Alright, well, we tried the Gabbro method of approaching the time loop, and that didn't work. This dude... You know, I'm glad to have a person stuck in this loop with me. I wish it was literally anybody else. No offense, Gabbro, you are way too chill. It is unhelpful that you just forced me. I mean, I didn't know meditating would end the whole day. It's a much more peaceful way to end the day than most of the ways that I end my days. So, I gotta say, I mean, I know I died technically at the end of that loop, but I was asleep when I did it. And I gotta say, dying in your sleep, a whole lot better than most of the ways that I've died so far. That was a little near run thing. Alright, we've been there. We've been there. Alright, should we brave the storms? I don't want to go in yet. Okay. Let's see. What I was hoping was that Gabbro would have some advice on how to thaw those jellyfish jerks out. Oh, that's right. I landed here before because it's the only place to really land without my ship being sideways. Alright, let's go say hey again. Gabbro, we weren't finished, buddy. A few loops ago, a cyclone came by and tossed my little island into space. Dying like that was kind of unpleasant. I found something. Found your quantum poem. Oh yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just, like, shows up while your back is turned and scares the daylights out of you. Let's see. I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real? Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the Nomad built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Hello again. I reached the inside of Statue Island. So the Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I can see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their sort of thing. Do you think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that one on the beach looked at me funny. That must be my memory friend. So there's 3 statues lit up. Me, Gabbro, and who else? Where should I explore? Here's something you might like. Oh, we already read this. We already did this. I've been to Statue Island. You do not seem like you were going to be very helpful. Okay, so where is your ship? An excellent question. I haven't seen it around lately. Hope it's not lonely. Jeez, guy. Wait. Hold on. Photo mode. Yeah, there is no way through. Okay, so my hypothesis about having to float through here in space was bunk, because it just goes to this same spot, but kills you on the way. Right? Yep. Fan-freaking-tastic. Alright, maybe the ship's computer will tell me something more interesting. Feldspar's Camp, Frozen Jellyfish, Bramble Island. Let's take a look. Feldspar is alive! They crashed their ship and now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. Feldspar doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in 2 places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same inside Dark Bramble. Feldspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. Bramble Island. An island of thorny vines and what appears to be frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Feldspar documented their attempts to eat this enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish insides from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture into the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better on the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Damn. Well, what happens if I go okay, I can't access the jellyfish that are here because they're frozen solid all the way through. But I can access the frozen jellyfish on Dark Bramble. Where is Dark Bramble from here? Okay. Hello, Quantum Moon. I'll see you someday. Oh, of course, it's all the way on the other side of the sun. No big deal. It's just fly right through the sun. No big deal. Think we'll get a gravity assist. A little bit of one anyway. There goes the comet. Oh, that's pretty cool to watch. It's funny, I always thought when I was little or younger that the comet's tail trailed after it. But in reality, it always faces away from the sun. Because it is... Ooh, we're going too fast. I got a little distracted. Caught me monologuing. It's literally just off-gassing from the comet as it goes by the sun. Let's try that again. Man, we passed that by quite a bit. Alright, now let's not get too hasty. We can come at it nice and slow. Nope. Alright. Now we need to find that jellyfish. It was out here. Somewhere. Was it? It had to be. Might have been a little closer in. But it was down here somewhere. Listen to that groaning and creaking of the planet. Well, at least of the vines. Now, what I appreciate about this one is that the gravitational pull isn't too strong. So I can navigate around here, unlike Giant's Deep, without feeling like I'm about to get sucked down to the surface. Come on, jellies. Where you at? Whoa, look out. Now, if I recall, they were a little bit closer to the surface. Oh, we're going zooming away. Were they, though? I mean, it was out here in space. It had to have been. It does make me wonder, is that something I could have found without even talking to Feldspar? Or does it not show up until I go talk to Feldspar, which would be a little bit strange and a huge pain in the butt. So I'm not seeing them. Slow it down. Down. Was it near a pole? It was really tangled. I mean, this whole place is really tangled, if I'm being honest. Watch out for the giant spike. I'm sure that would not be good for the ship. Ooh. Where are you, jellies? Ow. Well, that's never fun. Tell you what, why don't we drop down here? Let's go quick, fix the ship real quick. Am I wearing my suit? I'm wearing my suit. Where are we damaged? The hull. Somewhere on the outside. Is it the top? Do I have to fly up there? Oops. Oh, that's not bad. Barely damaged at all. Why? This does let me zoom in a bit. From where I am, can I see anything interesting? Yeah, okay. What about this way? Looking. I'm looking for a big orange jellyfish or a hole in the vine that would point me in that direction. Slow it down. There's no rush. We have 22 whole minutes before the sun explodes. Oh boy. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's not there, is it? It'd be hilarious if it was like right behind me the whole time. Maybe hilarious is the wrong word. I'm not standing on it, am I? Yeah, no. Man. Did he go inside the ice? Man, I should have paid more attention when I was there. Shoot. Alright, we'll try one last outlook, and if we can't find it here, we'll try a different vantage point. Sometimes just changing your perspective is enough. Okay. What's that chunk of ice? I mean, did I knock that off? Is it down there? Alright, let's get back to the ship. Deep breaths. Take a quick refill. Up here. Now, over here seems to be the biggest tangled mess. Did I somehow end up inside here? Slow it down there, Tiger. Little bumps, okay. There's a lot of little bumps. I bet you I did. I bet you it's somehow up in there. And if I can land my ship somewhere and have it stay. That ain't it. I don't want to lose my ship. Bet I can get up in there? Wait. No, I was not inside ice. When I landed, I was not, or when I came out, I was not inside ice. I could very clearly see space. Oof. Okay. What if I land right here? What could possibly go wrong? Nothing, that's what? It's a perfect plan. Fingers crossed. Alright. I'm gonna try heading up. Yeah, I like the low gravity. Stop here. Quick stopover. Oh. Up. Up we go. Let's just land for a moment to stop our downward momentum. Okay. Time for a quick look around. Any of this look familiar? So far, that's a big no. What is this? Why am I getting frozen? Am I looking up at ice? Is it too cold up here? What is this? Now I want to see. I don't want to go too far afield. My oxygen is not running out yet, but will if I'm not careful. Let's not get too stuck here. All right, what do we see in here? Oh, I thought I saw a jellyfish. It was the stupid sun. I got really, really excited for about a half a second. We're here. Yeah, 50% fuel remaining. What is that? Is that... Oh, that's Brittle Hollow falling apart. That looks incredible. It's like a geode. Wow. Alright, perhaps... Let me try this at a different location. I'm starting to run out of fuel. Oop. There we go. Drop down. My ship is definitely sideways. That's okay. Up we go. Oh boy. Nope, nope, nope. Why? Keep pressing the wrong button here. There we go. Refuel. Whoops. I broke the ship a little. No big deal. We'll just fix it. Where was it broken? Down here? Probably should have paid attention. Starboard is the right. So it would be down here. I don't see where it would be damaged. Wait. Where the hell is the front of my ship? There it is. Where is it damaged? There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Success. We definitely have time for this. Just kidding. Relax. You have at least 2 minutes before the sun completely explodes. It's plenty of time. Roan. Man, oh man, where is that jellyfish? Do I have to go through? That can't be right. That is not a behavior I've ever seen in this game. No, I was up here though. I saw nothing. I'll look around again. When in doubt. Yeah, that wasn't very good. I don't think the ship can fit through there. I think we're gonna have to scooch out the way we came in. You know, when I started this game, based on how I could fly, I did not imagine being able to maneuver this well. I said as I almost crashed into a giant iceberg. Was it up here? Oh, jellies! Where are you? Jellyfish. I keep ending up at that same one, and it's not there. What about over here? Anything? Man. What is happening? Was it somewhere else? I mean, there's nowhere else that has the kind of giant frozen area with a jellyfish. Is there? With vines and a jellyfish? Well, I've wasted this whole cycle looking through here, only to not find squat. That's so frustrating. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, hit a little bit there. Oh no, what if our ship breaks? We'll die. Oh man. Hold on. We're gonna get to see a solar eclipse? Yes, we are. That's pretty dope. That is awesome. You can see it shining through the atmosphere. Incredible. Reactor hold. I mean, yeah. Well, if it wasn't one thing, it was going to be the other. This is maybe the most terrifying way to die in space. Catapulting uncontrollably through space. Oh, while the radiation from a supernova gradually approaches and incinerates you at the molecular level. Possibly the subatomic level. Not possibly. Probably. At least the atomic level. Let's be. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I hate the experience of flying through that planet so much. I'm gonna pause for a moment, go look at the video and see if I can, from when I was there, and go see if I can see some identifying info about where I came out, where the jellyfish were. Meditate until next loop. That's awesome. I'm not doing that right now. I will be right back.